I'm going to a friend's wedding reception tonight, so I thought, while I'm putting makeup on, God, it'd be wrong not to film it, wouldn't it? So I'm just popping a little bit of my Augustinus Bada, or Bada, moisturiser on. God, my lips are so dry from blowing my nose constantly. Pop that on. A little bit of Dr. Barbara Stram lip balm. I probably did that around my nose as well, to be fair. Got a full fat Coke on the go. Used to be a vodka, lime and soda that I would have to drink whilst I was getting ready, but full fat Coke nowadays. Okay, what am I going to do? I need some eye cream. A little bit of Cecily eye cream. What do I fancy on my skin? I fancy Monica Blunder. I need a bit more moisturiser. My skin has already soaked that in. That's because I'm poorly. And I put a little bit, well, not poorly anymore, but I've been poorly. And I put a little bit of fake tan on last night. On my face, I have got on the Tan Luxe, but the gradual tanner for your body. And then on my body, I put on the, what's it called? Jimmy Cocoa. So my skin is thirsty because of the tan, but also thirsty because I'm dehydrated from having a cold. So that brings me to the reason that I want to use Monica Blunder foundation. This is a foundation to powder, so a cream foundation. So I need something that's a little bit more stable for my skin. If I use anything that's too light and watery, my skin's going to go, oh, lovely, I'll just soak that up. I want something that has enough stability on the skin to stay put, and this one will do that. I'm going to take that on a Zoeva buffing brush. This is in 3. And just pop that on my skin. Do you see how it kind of blends on like butter? Just on the skin, but enough that it's not just soaking straight in. Now, if you find that you are someone whose skin is a little bit dry or just doesn't want to blend this sort of product, then you can pop a little bit of fixing powder over the top or a spritz of something just to allow that to glide a bit better. Like I've got here, the Hourglass Veil, so I just spritz that over my skin. And this is great if you just want to wake up a foundation as well. This is a very light dusting one. Ooh, feels good. And then it just gives you a little bit more playtime with the product. I'm driving tonight because I want to get up early in the morning and be ready to try and get Glastonbury tickets. Me and Ian have never been to Glastonbury, and since my stem cell transplant, I want to do firsts. So while I still can, so I'm like, let's do Glastonbury. But it's notoriously very difficult to get tickets. So, got to be up at the crack of dawn to see if we can get them. Okay, so there is a little bit of foundation. Right, now I'm going to prime my brows. I'm going to take a little bit of my Chaumeray number 9 Seal Brown on my brows, just to give them a little bit of colour underneath. Another reason I'm driving and not drinking tonight is because obviously I'm coming out the back of a cold, and if I drink anyway, it takes me a while to get over it. I just don't want to feel crap anymore. So I was like, I'm going to be designated driver. Then I'm going to go with my Refy Brow. Boring, same old. Just give them a little brush through. So the sort of makeup that I tend to wear is not as heavy as, especially base-wise, as you may see, you know, if you see people on TV and they look flawless and whatnot, they've normally got a little bit more base on. I tend to not put tons on. I view my base as being, if someone's talking to me close up, I don't want them to think, shit, she's got tons of makeup on. So that's where I get my amount of base from. But if I was going to an event and it was going to be darker, well, I suppose this is an event, but you know what I mean, I was going to have my photos taken and stuff, I'd probably go a bit heavier with the base. I have the new Victoria Beckham Kajal in cinnamon that I've been waiting to use, and I feel today is the perfect time. So just blend any foundation. Let's see. Let's pop it on. I'm just going to take a buffing brush and just softly blend that out. I'm just taking the product and I'm running it all over the mobile lid and then buffing it upwards. So the majority of the product I put on the nearer the lash line, and then I slowly blend it up or move it up, and then I take a blending brush and again blend over the top of that to blend that a bit more. I'm trying to explain it a little bit more for anyone that might be here that struggles to see what I'm doing. I am going to do a video that is dedicated to people that have vision problems or maybe blind even. This isn't it, but I suddenly thought, oh my god, make sure you're explaining everything properly, because that is going to be one of the videos that I'm going to do very, very soon. I just didn't start this one like that, so it isn't the one. There'll be more. I'm going to try to explain a lot more on all of them. So cinnamon is what would you say, a warm brown. It's got a lovely gold reflex through it. And I would say it's complementary to all eye colours. And with the slightly orangey hue to it, it obviously very much complements a blue eye or a green eye. Blue eye the most. I think that colour is absolutely divine. I love it. If you don't have this eyeshadow pencil, I would say Teddy from MAC is a little bit warmer, so really complementary to a more green eye. So it's got a bit more red in, really complementary to a more green eye. Or even MAC Power Surge, which is a bit golder. It's kind of a hue, but not quite as warm or as red in it. Who else does one that's similar? The new Rare Beauty paint sticks would work as well. I don't know which colour, but there is one that would be similar. And I'm really pleased I found this, because one of my favourite eyeshadows is Tom Ford. It's like their summer collection. This one is Naked Bronze. It's one of my favourites. But you can't get it, which annoys me because I don't want to use it in videos, because then you guys can't get it. I'm going to pop some liner in my waterline because I'm not sure where I want to go with this makeup. This is Rare Beauty, what's it called? It's True Black, and it's Perfect Strokes Long Wear Gel Eyeliner. I want to pop that in my top waterline. So inside my eye, along the top waterline. Haven't decided if I want it on the bottom yet. Probably will, but just on top until I decide. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Costa Riche and just run that along the top waterline. It's a little bit matter than the VB Cinnamon Pencil. So I just want it to add a tiny bit of depth there. But it's still got that really rich undertone to it. I'm going to start putting these products in a little bag because I'm going away in a couple of days and I want to make sure I take them with me because I'm already liking how this makeup is looking. So next brush I'm going to go for is a 239, which is a MAC brush, and it's about a centimetre long brush that's quite thin and quite soft. I'm just going to use that to buff the edge of that pencil that I just put on so it blends with the other pencil. So they are a bit more seamless, but still definitely graduating in colour. Huda Lifeline Quick and Easy in Very Brown. I'm going to see if this is dark enough. I might want black, I'm not sure yet. I just want to take that in here. And that's just again to add a tiny bit more definition. I think brown's good. I'm only taking that 3/4, so from the middle of the eye, on the top lash line, following it along, and just slightly winging it out. The great thing about building the colours is, got stuff there. The great thing about building the colours is then none of these steps need to be perfect. Right, let's go mascara. This is a Victoria Beckham mascara, Vast Lash. Love this mascara. It is possibly the only mascara I have found that when I get in the shower, I don't need anything other than water. And it just rolls and you'll feel it all under the eye. Because it's a kind of tubing mascara, when it washes off, it rolls, but it doesn't leave your eyes dark at all. It all disappears. This is the first one I found that does that. I really like it. Really nice brush. Really nice product. I am then going to take a little bit of, I just want a kind of goldy eyeshadow. This is a Pat McGrath palette, and I want a little bit of this one. I just want to place it in the middle of my eye, just to add a little bit of a dimension there. The colour is Sienna Moonlight. I'm going to take a tiny bit of MAC Reflex Gold as well while I'm there. Just push that over there. Why not? Christmas in it. Kind of loved it on its own. These bits are just optional. Don't necessarily need them. I'm going to take Futurist Concealer by MAC. This is their new one. I'm going to take that under my eyes because I need a little bit of brightening under there. Let's pop that there. And a little bit here and here. A little bit here. I'll use a different concealer on my chin because I don't want to brighten that too much. Take a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush just to blend that under eye. Tend to keep the concealer on the very inner part because that's where my darkness is. And then take a Real Techniques Setting Brush, which is a small face powder brush, and just blend the rest. My other favourite concealer, which is the YSL All Hours Concealer, on my chin and on my jaw. This is just upping the foundation levels, isn't it? I'm going to go in with Mario Soft Sculpting Transforming Skin Enhancer in Light Medium. And I'm going to use that as my bronzer today. It's a little bit creamier than Chanel. And my skin needs glow. I should probably take my hair thing off, otherwise it's not going to blend. Tiny bit of MAC bronzer. This is in Radiant Medium Golden Skin Finish. And I'm just going to take that over the top and it will cling to the Mario one, but just give me that tiny bit more bronzing. I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix to powder my chin down. I'm normally an NW20, but I'm going NW25 because I've got a little bit of fake tan on. I'm going to take a little Vive powder brush and just powder where I have a bit too much shine. I'm going to take a tiny bit of the Costa Riche and just run it under the eye. Optional, obviously, the whole thing is optional. And then really softly buff that out. Mascara the bottom lashes. I'm going to use MAC Extended Play because it's a smaller brush and I'm really clumsy. So I can get my lashes much easier with a smaller brush. I'm going to use Katie Jane Hughes highlighter in Lit Gold. I'm going to take the Hyper Sheen and just pop that on top. And a brush. And I always go for this one, so she's done such a great job. I reach for it often. It's so lovely. This probably would have been nice in the middle of the eye of this makeup as well. Then a bit of MAC. This is Blush Please Glow Play Blush. I'll use my finger. It's kind of a hybrid cream to powder. I'm going to use my finger and just pop that over the top of that. I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Natural Lip Liner. Probably could have done something that's got a bit more pink to it than that. What do you think? I've just turned my lights down a tiny bit just so they're not quite so bright. Lisa Eldridge lipstick in the colour. This is a velveteen lipstick in the colour Fawn. I'm going to take some corner lashes quickly, just pop them on as well. Why not? Got some that I've already used once. I like to reuse them. It makes me feel like I'm winning at life. Can't use full strips. My eyes will just be like, nah. Who do you think you are? Just add so much, don't they? The battery died on me again, so I quickly popped to put the dress on that I'm thinking about wearing. I'm not sure. Don't know how I feel about this bow. But they're kind of knee-high boots, or just over the knee boots. I don't know if you can see me. I'm blind as a bat, so I can't see what you can see. I don't know. Maybe this. We'll see. And I think I'll probably just leave my hair to just do its own shiz, because that's what my hair does, and there's no controlling it, basically. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed doing it. Well, I always do. I love putting makeup on and just chatting. It's my favourite thing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.